Last time. These guys want information, so I helps them out a little. I could at least get some in, I guess. And then we all beat the shit out of that Toei bastard. Here we go. Huh? Clear looks around restlessly, as if he's looking for something. Come to think of it, where did Ren-san go? I can't seem to find him. Hey, what's wrong, Alba? Kojaku frowns when he sees my face. I just like to imagine that they all have, like, their issues worked out, even though, like, they technically haven't, because we're not on their routes. Because I don't want to picture them still suffering the way they all were. Fuck. Ren is... Well, I was thinking of a way to avoid answering. Something in my bag started to squirm around. Huh? Ren? Did he start up? In high spirits, I open my bag and take out Ren. Hey, Ren, are you okay? When I go to pick him up, I stop my hands before I can touch him. Oh no. Ren keeps his distance from me, his hackles up and his teeth bared, growling deep and low. Ren? You? When I reach out to Ren, his entire body shakes as he bellows at me. Ren-san, you seem odd. Isn't he different from before? Did he replace his AI chip? Huh? We're going into rhyme? The fuck? Why are we... What? Is this Toei? Is hijack... What? The fuck? Rhyme? A drive-by, but who? When I realize who my opponent... Oh no, 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 no. Ren? No way. Was it him who dragged me into this drive-by? But I never heard of an all-mate initiating a drive-by. Can all-mates even do that sort of thing? As I stand there, bewildered, Ren begins to sprint towards me. What the fuck is going on? Ren? Wait, hey! A question comes to mind when I avoid his charge. Why is he a dog? Good point, why is he a dog in rhyme? He always changes into a human form in rhyme. Yeah. During the second I was in thought, Ren lunged at my arm. I pushed his face away before he was able to bite me with his sharp fangs. I want to push him away with all my strength, but I can't do that to Ren. I just can't. Ren, let go! Hey! A sharp pain runs through my arm. He bit me, but at the same time, something strange happens. When he bit me, there's something running down. What? A whirlpool of warmness and sadness, stealing away my pain and my consciousness. My eyes open wide and flashes of different images pass through them. Seriously, this is more fucking with me than the whole reveal about Alba and Sei. What the why is this happening? These images. What are these? My memories? No. These could be Ren's memories? Ren's? Yeah. Are they all of what Ren's seen up until now? And they're like my memories. All the things I've seen before. It was like Ren had always been watching through the same eyes as me. Ren? I see. So that's how it is. Do they share consciousness? Are they linked somehow? What the fuck? In a single moment, my vision went to black. The next thing I saw was myself pushing away Ren as he bit into my arm. It was him. Ren! I rush over to Ren, who is thrown across the room, and I hold him. Why wasn't Ren in his human form in rhyme? I knew the reason. I've solved the puzzle. I know why Ren snapped at me, why we were together, why I had his memories. Okay, one last stab at this. Because... Well, I mean, let's get ridiculous. Like, let's say Alba's mind was copied into an Almate, so they have the same mind? But that wouldn't explain the linkage, the shared, and all the other I don't know. Let's find out. And why Ren and I were both sharing his memories. The Ren I'm holding right now is just his vessel. At the beginning, this dog all-mate wasn't Ren. The consciousness of Ren who had always been with me, who had always been watching me, who had always been by my side was Ren's existence, which is inside of me? When I was a kid who could barely talk, I would always speak with someone that was inside my head. Is he like his imaginary best friend? Got taken out of his brain and put into the robot? Okay, maybe. I dimly remember that. But later on I stopped speaking with that someone and ended up forgetting them. And the person who I would speak with then, that was Ren? Ren has always been inside of me. The all-mate that had Ren inside of it was just his avatar. Although I don't know if Ren was using the all-mate, or how he did it. But he isn't in this all-mate anymore. Right now, he's inside me, in my head. I can't believe it myself, but that's what I assume. I want to see him. I want to speak with him, but I can't like this. Ren had abandoned this all-mate and shut himself away back where he was. So, in the game of Rhyme, using electric waves, players would jointly create projections. People's consciousness were directly linked in the public fields. So that's to say that it's not impossible to use Rhyme to achieve that. Then I only have one method left. Of course, I've never done it before, so it may not even work, and the probability of it not working is high. But I can't think of anything else. That's... I'll use scrap on myself. Okay. What? I don't... What? When an alarm sounds, the space starts to warp. While I tensed and readied myself for a blow, noise appeared. Noise? Seriously, none of this shit makes sense anymore. How did you get in here? Huh. Who do you think you're talking to? Noise makes a small grin and walked up to me. Anyway, I forcibly opens this field. The others should be here soon. And some others too. Others? Here we go again. Are we gonna have a big fight in Rhyme? It's gonna be like, you shall not fuck with our boyfriend. I hope so. Elbow. Master. As the alarm sounded, Kojaku, Clear, and Mink appeared one by one. The alarm still hasn't stopped. Is that coming? What the Oh. Suddenly it's Digimon, okay. So these are all all-mates. After Noise murmurs that, the security all-mates enter. Some are animals, some are more human-like than others. They're all pretty angry looking. One of them's a stapler. And not just a group either. More keep popping in. They just keep coming. When I forcibly opened the drive-by field, it was like widening a pipe. So, without any discrimination, as many things as realistically possible will jump into Rhyme. That's some bullshit. I didn't have the time to think it out, I'm sorry. The security guards just stand there, wobbling as if they're not completely awake. The all-mates are staring at us in clear hostility. Why are the guards instead of the all-mates the ones standing there? Aren't they acting a little weird? It's because of an all-mate bug. Bug? It's a minor bug that all all-mates have always had, but the symptoms haven't shown so strongly until suddenly this morning. It's from the spread of this worm. The bug corrupts them. It's big news now. The bug infects them further. The all-mates end up unable to control themselves and go violent. And for some reason, the owners of infected all-mates lose their willpower. When all-mates are registered, the owner has a recognition chip physically put inside them. I think that's why. Toei's been doing some bullshit. All-mates and their owners share consciousness when they're online. So, if you reverse the route, all-mates could possibly corrupt their human's mind. Probably. All of the new models are going crazy, but for some reason the bug was never fixed in the first place. If you look at how you could see this happening from the get-go, and how the bug was found out, you can tell that Toei is one sneaky fucker. Then maybe Ren has that bug. All the all-mates with the bug have a crystal-like shape come out in front of their eyes. Huh? A scrap of crystal. Ren's eye showed that symptom. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, It was because of that bug. Did Ren show that symptom? Yeah. Hey, isn't there some way to help Ren? They say on the news that someone's making a way to fix it, but I wonder about that. Ren-san? Huh? Ren. I set myself straight and looked at everyone. There's a way to save him. I'll explain in detail later, but to save Ren right now, I'll use scrap on myself. What? What? Master. Scrap? On yourself? Can you even do that? We don't know until we try. It might turn out fine, or not at all. But there's no other way. It won't work if I don't do it here and now, probably. You don't know what you're talking about. If you use scrap here, you'll lose your consciousness and cause yourself to log out. There's no fucking point. That's right, Master. It's too dangerous. I know that. I want everyone to cooperate with me, okay? I want to save him. I want you guys to back me up when I'm in scrap. In the delicate silence, Kojaku turned and gave me a strong gaze. I don't really know the details, but there's really no other way, is there? It's all I can think of. You do know what sort of danger you're bringing yourself into, right? Yeah. Even if you weren't here, I'd do it alone. And I want to save Ren no matter what. And because it's dangerous, I can't just give up. I got it. I can't stop you if you say that. Kojaku. Listen, you guys are gonna help Alb out too. Of course. Well, it'd be hard for me to go back after getting this far, I guess. It's going to get rough soon, so hurry up and go. My heart briefly fills with anxiety at the thought of failing to save everyone, but also with positive emotions. So much has happened, but right now I'm genuinely happy. Oi, they're coming. The guards and all mates that were so uneasy on their feet started to come our way. Hey, maniac. Make sure that when he uses scrap on him, you make sure he doesn't log out too. I am not a maniac. Red and gas mask, shut down the ones coming after him. As he spoke, Mink started to take his long strides to the guards and all mates. He then promptly began to completely destroy them all. Now, let's get this party started. The noise sits down, pulls out the keyboard monitor on his coil, and starts to work. Hey, how are you gonna use scrap on yourself anyway? I don't know, but I have to try something. I sat on the floor on my knees, closed my eyes, and began to focus, but it doesn't work. The surrounding noise is bothering me. Shit, the stuff around me is distracting me. Will the earplugs work? I cover my ears with my hands, but I can still hear sounds. Maybe I can't focus as well because I'm frustrated. It's no good. So, the outside noise is bothering you? Yeah. Clear, who was leaning over me, stood up and then spread out his arms. While I was wondering what he was doing, a clear singing voice rang out through the area. Clear is singing. Upon hearing his singing, I noticed that I hear nothing else. That's a new trick. The sounds? Hey, are you muting the other sounds with that song? Can you even do that? Hey, they're coming this way. Clear continues to sing, and Kojaku sends the pursuing guards and all mates flying. Alba, will it work this time? I'll try. I close my eyes and try to focus my concentration again. I feel like it'll work this time. Fuck off. Kojaku drives off more of the guards, but it's no good. I still can't concentrate. No go? Just a little more. Is there no way to help you concentrate? I guess I could stop bothering you, but you know, I'm worried about you. My concentration ability. That's right. If I could look into my eyes, I could. Your eyes? Like a mirror? Kojaku mutters and then grins. He kicks away another guard and leans over me. Then he takes out his sword only to shove it into the ground. How about this? My face reflects on the sword's surface, so I can use this as a mirror. Thank you. I'll try it out. I look into my eyes as the blade and the words come out of my mouth. I'm going to go inside you. Into you. Does that mean that, like Sei's power, Alba's power also utilizes his eyes too? I'm going to go inside of you. So, accept me. I'm going to go inside you. Inside myself. So, accept me. Little by little, my vision fades out. I can't hear Clear's song anymore. Only the sound of my heartbeat. The faint sound of waves pile up. Somewhere. I've heard the sound of waves before. a long time ago, in a dream sequence, earlier in the route. Here we go again, boys and girls, for the very last time. Well, I'm sure we'll find lots of very nice things here. This is, I'm inside my own head. Yeah, you are. Look at all the good times, the bad times, the funny times? Yeah. Although I don't see any of the sexy times. I guess that'd be in the other routes. The scenery that expands in front of my eyes leaves me dumbfounded. Pictures of me are everywhere, filling the dome-like area. It resembles a public rhyme field, but it's a little different. It's not like one because this time, it's in my head, and probably where Ren's consciousness is hiding. For some reason, I don't know why exactly yet. Oh. Huh. I turn and find Ren standing behind me, the human version. Ren! He glares at me, motionless. His body had changed an awful lot. Maybe because of that bug. He's covered in errors, and his arm is distorted like I've never seen before. Just looking at him makes it painful to breathe, like a scythe for an arm. It's also a claw? Pretty badass, but at the same time, it makes you wonder what else is underneath here when the skin peels away. Oh, and nice shoes, Ren. Why? Probably because I couldn't save him earlier, before he had turned out this way. Before I could even speak to him, Ren dashed towards me across the surface of the smooth floor. Huh? I somehow avoid his attack by jumping, and fall in a heap to the side. When I try to get up, Ren jumps up and slashes me with his arms, which were as sharp as blades. I dodge both of his swings, but his offense is so fast. Yeah. Unable to escape this attack, I guard myself with my fists against his arms. The back of my hand is shocked and numbed by the ferocity of the blows raining down on it. Ren is seriously trying to kill me. Even with Ren as close as he is, his eyes don't show any emotion. I'm sorry. The words come out of my mouth, and at that moment, Ren threw me away. Without any defenses, I took the blow and hit the ground. While I was rolling over on the floor, I saw Ren walking up to me. Ren. The mortifying way Ren was acting hurt more than the pain. It was so sad. Ren, I'm sorry. It must hurt so much. I'm sorry for not realizing. And I'm so sorry for not understanding you. I deal with the pain and stand up as Ren looked directly at me. I finally understood. I remembered you. Ren, you were always inside of me. You always watched over me, didn't you? But I still didn't realize. And I kept being spoiled by you. I'm so sorry. When I try to take a step forward, Ren glares at me. And just then, a strong spark flashed, the sound as loud as fireworks. Unable to even see myself moving forward, my legs buckle, and I trip over my own feet. I need Alba. Ren's eyes are brown. Ren does not bark. Clara annoys Ren. Ren is like family. His tongue is pink. Ren's paws are pink. I worry about Alba. I can't... What is the command to remove the interface? Ren is polite. Okay. But the brightest one of all of them is... I worry about Alba. Are these... like commands Ren was given? Because they're not questions. Well, they are... They're questions aimed... They're questions aimed at the user. They're not like statements on Ren's part. It's like, is this true or is this not true? Or is it like asking Alba to clarify or prove that these things are true or not true? So it's either the clarification, like trying to get Ren wants him to prove these to him, or it's the user, that is Alba, saying yes or no to these statements and programming them into Ren. Huh. Was I rejected? I love Alba. Yes, no. Oh. No. I love Alba. Yes. Worry about Alba. Yes. Ren is polite. Yes. Ren eyes are brown. No. His tongue is pink. Yes. Ren's paws are pink. Yes. Clara annoys Ren. Yes. Ren does not bark. Yes. I need Alba. Yes. Ren is like family. Yes. Well, that was an interesting scrap sequence, so it was proving whether you paid attention to Ren or not. Did I do it right?